New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Bianca Chambers says for 2 days she tracked her stolen Mercedes-Benz all over Detroit. On day 3, she decided to take matters into her own hands. That she did. She confronted the thief.
Stole my shit. At that point, I was just like, dog, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with the guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
It went down Wednesday at a barbershop at Greenfield and Grand River.
He in 7 Days West, getting his dreads twisted. Look at my car.
Customers stepped in, making a citizen's arrest. Then Bianca slashed her own tires.
I slashed all the tires and I thought that he was gonna take off, and I didn't know how long it was gonna take for the police to pull up. And I refused to let him pull off again.
Holding him there until Detroit police came.
You will never steal from me again.
Detroit police say officers responded 4 times to Bianca's 911 calls as she tracked the car using a web of social media tips. But when officers got there, the car was gone.
Oh my God. Y'all, I see my car.
The thief so bold, he even made a pit stop at the strip mall where Bianca owns a boutique.
They was driving, you know, they was having a good time. You know, they was smoking, but yes, my car was very clean.
He even got the car detailed. Sources tell Fox 2 the thief, now in police custody, has a history of stealing cars since he was a teen.
You just the dumbest criminal, that's all. Like, you're joyriding in my car. Like, wasn't nobody going to see you?
Reporting on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yo, whose guy is this? That's all I want to know. Whose guy is this? Like, how is it possible that you can sit up here and selectively decide to steal somebody's car? Not only that, you stole the car of a black woman in a community who was also doing good for the community, who opened up a business in the community. Like, she did all this herself. And you decided that you wanted to roll up and steal her car. And then you're going to be sitting up here joyriding, smoking, and all this other stuff. Like, whose family member is this? Y'all not going to sit up here and tell me that y'all didn't know that this dude has been, like, lifting, like, you know, stealing people's cars. Like, they said that he's been known for stealing cars ever since he's a teenager. And he's still doing this. Who in that family is not sitting up there correcting this? This is nonsense. This is 100% nonsense. Like I said before, 2 ways this should have set up there and worked out. Before I even got this far, this young woman ended up having her car stolen. Number 1, the father or the males in the family should have already set up there and corrected a lot of this nonsense. If these people do not exist, then obviously there should be some male friends or some other male relatives that should be able to help correct or put some corrective measures in place. Number 2, the women in the family, it's like, yo, y'all know what he's sitting up here doing. Y'all might not want to associate yourselves with it, but yo, throw that dude in jail, because that's the best opportunity he got to potentially actually live. Because the longer he's out here doing this, the chances are very likely that somebody's going to sit up there and catch him slipping when he decides that he's going to try to steal somebody's car again. Those are the 2 ways that this should have been rectified a long time ago, because obviously the system is not putting in any type of corrective measures, right? And I want to give much love, respect, and appreciation to the brothers that were in that shop. After they found out the information, they started swinging on this fool, as he so well deserved, because at no point in time should you have been sitting up here trying to steal this young woman's car and trying to, like, showboat and drive her. Like, you know you can't afford that. You know you can't. You could probably barely afford the gas in a car. but you acting like you got something. You sitting up here ripping and running through the streets, acting like this is yours, trying to show off in front of everybody else. Like I said before, like people need to stop faking out here, man. It's not that hard to sit up there and start getting a job or to get some type of trade so that you can get some type of self-esteem about yourself, and then you can make your own purchasing, for your own car. If you want a Benz, then sit up there and work for it. She did it. She didn't ask nobody for it. She went out there and did what she needed to do in order to get something that she wanted. You came from out the blue and decided, you know what? I ain't gonna work for it. Let me just steal it. And because you stole it, she put hands on you. And then the guys in that shop put hands on you, dragged you out by your dreads, and sat up there and threw you out like jazz. And now you right back in a paddy wagon. Now you gotta go back to jail. And everybody gonna find out what you in jail for. Yo, I stole this girl car, driving around, she put some hands on me, and then, like, you're gonna be looking like a clown. You're gonna end up looking like a clown. 100% you're gonna end up looking like a clown. Like I said before, who are the people that are related to this man? And how is it possible that y'all allowing him to basically still do this? There's a multitude of measures that could take place so that he's not out here still doing this. Like, this makes no sense. And then as soon as he gets out, he's going to do the exact same thing again, because he's not going to learn his lesson up until chances are he nearly loses his life. And I'm just being honest. Now, to the black woman, I love y'all 100%. Trust me and believe me, I do. The one thing I completely understand about the situation is that she took it into her own hands. She was like, yo, well, police ain't really, in a sense, doing nothing at this moment in time. I want my car back. I spent my money. I probably, she probably got to still, pay some stuff on the car. However it basically works. At the end of the day, it's her car. So she was like, I'm going to sit up there and get this back. And I'm going to, do some super sleuthing and, get some information online and see what I can sit up there and find and track it down. And she did that, right? No problem with that. Now, the thing I will sit up there and say, I mean, other than the fact that she did, disable the car by, slashing the tires and stuff like that, completely fine, no problem. Now, when she decided to go up there and like confront him, and different things like that, that's when it starts getting into like a dangerous situation. And like I said, I ain't sitting up here saying that women can't defend themselves. I ain't sitting up here saying that women ain't strong. But all I'm sitting up there saying is, you don't know the situation of the individuals that you're dealing with every single time. Like, you got a lot of dudes out here that's not, gun shy. They'll be like, oh, you trying to do what? Bow, 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 bow. And we'll be looking at a vastly different story. Vastly different story. So it's like, you got to technically think about a lot of things. Like, it worked out in her case, which is beautiful, which is great. But, every woman out here don't need to be trying to do the exact same thing and thinking that you're going to have, other people in a sense backing you up. I'm just being honest. She, at this moment in time, like, I guess, some of the people might have, known her in the area, or, whatever it is, had a great deal of respect, for her, or, also the women in the community, women in the family. So they were like, oh, we got you. We're going to sit up there and handle the rest. Right. And that's clearly what they did. But, like I said before, you got a lot of guys out here that don't care anything about your life. So, like I said before, it comes to a certain point in time where you gotta sit up there and start judging certain types of risks. In certain times, there's no need to take unnecessary risks when it means that you are putting your life in the way of unknown dangers. And this is another reason that I tell women continuously, like, yo, black women, go out there and get some self-defense training. Go out there, learn how to shoot, get some gun training, and a variety of other things like that. So, right, if things like this do just so happen to take place, and you just so happen to have to do the exact same thing that she's doing, guess what? You're going to be quick draw McGraw. Like I said, this is all coming from a place of love. I value y'all, want y'all to be, safe, live, long, beautiful lives, see grandkids, different things like that. I don't want y'all out here, losing your lives to like nonsense. We got enough guys out here trying to, fight over material possessions, at gunpoint, because they feel that, it's theirs, and I'm going to sit up there and fight for it. Like I said, at the end of the day, whatever that car is, whatever that jewelry is, and all that other stuff for the guys. You can't bring that stuff with you to the afterlife. So it's like, what's the use of even trying to like fight for it at this moment in time, right? So, that's all I'm saying to the women. Just, be very careful, when it comes to different things like this, and try to weigh your options when it comes to going back and getting or finding what it is that was, specifically taken from you. And hopefully from this story, a lot of women in the community will just, start rolling up to her shop and patronizing, her shop, because this is also some great advertisement, and stuff like that. But I also say this as well, and more importantly, I very much hope that she will try to get some security or different things like that, because you got a lot of individuals out here that once they people get caught up on some nonsense, on some wrong stuff, they feel like they gotta go out there and like avenge them, or something stupid, even though they were in the wrong, right? They gotta feel like they gotta go out there and avenge them. And people want to sit up there and start getting revenge. So, I like I said before, this is another reason that I stated that women need to go out there and get self-defense, and also get gun training. And like I said before, I hope she has, security for her shop, or at least other people in the shop, will be looking out, for her since this took place. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.